Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Happy Wednesday. We're going to title today's video, Watchful and Ready, and it comes from Mark chapter 13, verses 32 through 37. The Word of God says, "But about that day or hour, no one knows." And Jesus is talking about the end times. Not even the angels in heaven, nor the Son, but only the Father. Of course, Jesus knows now because He's glorified and He's with the Father. Be on guard, be alert. You do not know when that time will come. It's like a man going away. He leaves his house and puts his servant in charge, each with their assigned task, and tells the one at the door to keep watch. Verse 35. "Therefore keep watch, because you do not know when the owner of the house will come back, whether in the evening or at midnight, or when the rooster crows, or at dawn. If he comes suddenly, do not let him find you sleeping. What I say to you, I say to everyone, watch." Jesus says no one knows that day. Not the angels, not even Him, only the Father. And like I said, of course He knows now because He's glorified, He's in heaven. Then Jesus says, be on guard, be alert. You don't know when the time will come. There's a big difference between waiting, not knowing if someone's going to show, and waiting when you know for sure they're coming. Think about it. When you're actually expecting someone, you live differently. You clean up. Maybe you clean your house because you know someone's coming. You keep glancing at the clock. You peek out the window even though you just looked a minute ago. It's not nervousness. It's this quiet tension that says something's about to happen. Someone's about to show. And that's what Jesus is talking about here. He's not just giving us information. He's trying to get our attention. He's really coming back. Not as an idea or a story hidden away in the back of your mind, but this is real, visible, history-shaking, history-changing, world-ending return. And He told us to live ready, not panicked. Don't go around Safeway and buy everything and stockpile supplies. Just awake, aware, tune in. Somewhere along the way, Christians have stopped talking about this much. The return of Christ became background noise, a side conversation in church instead of the hope we're meant to hold front and center. But Jesus never meant for it to be a footnote. He meant it to shape how we live our everyday. When He says stay awake, He doesn't mean stay busy, drink more coffee, get more things on your to-do list. No, He's warning us not to lose sight of what's important. You see, complacency doesn't come suddenly. It kind of crawls into our life, quiet, slow. When we get tired, we coast, we scroll and call it living. That's how it gets into our life. But Jesus doesn't want us half asleep. He wants us awake, not because He's looking to catch us in the act, but because He doesn't want us to miss what matters the most in life. He tells a story. He tells a story about a man. A man leaves his house, gives his servant work to do, and tells the doorkeeper to watch. That's us. He's handed us a real responsibility to do, and He didn't tell us to kill time until He shows. Don't scroll your time away, in a sense. He says to remain faithful, love people, be patient with your kids, speak truth about Jesus when it would be easier to stay quiet, carrying someone else's burden, praying when no one notices. He's coming back. And that's not just a truth you just check off. No, it's the fuel for our life. It's a reason to live differently. If you knew Jesus was coming tonight, how would you live today? Would you cling on to the bitterness and unforgiveness? Would you stay silent? Would you put off what you know you should do today? See, we won't live perfectly. I know for sure that's not going to happen. But we can live awake. Be more mindful of the present that God has given us. Aware that our time matters, that our ordinary choices are part of something bigger than we can see. Jesus said, doorkeeper doesn't know the hour, but he stays at the door, ready, awake. That's us. ordinary people living ordinary days with our eyes fixed on Jesus. So don't wait for a crisis to snap you back to what matters. Don't wait for your life to fall apart to wake you up. No, live like today counts, because it does. It's coming, or he's coming. The question is, will he find us awake? The question is, will we still be engaged with God? Will we still stand on the faith in the one who died on the cross for you and for me? I pray that is the reality of your everyday and my everyday. God bless you. Click that like button if you have not. Share so others can find us. Subscribe if you want these videos right away. And I'll see you on Friday.